Hey guys, Myers here. Now that I got the introduction video out of the way, I wanted to go ahead and make a quick video on what is swinging. Alright, swinging, by its definition, is two people who mutually agree to explore their sexuality together. Now, when I say together, that does not mean that they, do it in the same room all the time. Together means they mutually agree to explore together without any problems. All right, so to me that is the definition of a swinger. The definition of an open relationship to me is two people who mutually agree to explore their sexuality without each other. Okay, usually people in an open relationship, they can have sex with whoever they want without asking permission. They just agree on they will not have sex with other people that involves feelings. They usually tend to say you can be in love without having sex, and you can have sex without being in love. And so usually people in an open relationship are the ones that usually can go out and have sex without asking permission or anything, as long as when you come home, you tell the other person what happened, and and it's nothing, because they equate their sexual relationship with each other as more of a love relationship, whereas they are just having sex with other people. Now, the swinging lifestyle, there can be things like that, but usually when you're a swinger, it's you and your significant other or spouse, and you guys are agreeing to explore your sexuality together. Sometimes that entails, a single male or single female in a threesome. Sometimes, that it can entail that you guys do what is known as wife swapping, where my wife will have sex with, another woman's husband, and the other guy's wife will end up having sex with me. And, well, I'll do it in the same room at the same time. And that right there is basically mainly what swinging really is. All right, there are some people that play in separate rooms, as in, say, if me and my wife, allowed each other to play in separate rooms, I could have sex in the living room with the other man's wife while she had sex with him inside our bedroom. Our preference is not to do that. We like to have sex in the same room at the same time, as we like to see each other pleasing and getting pleased by the other person. Now, some of you say, well, how could you do that? Well, that is what we like. That's what we enjoy. That's what our sexuality is. That's our personal sexual preferences. Now, when me and her have sex just by ourselves, which me and her have a lot more sex together than we actually do in the lifestyle. And it's different because we actually incorporate feelings with our sex life. Sometimes we have sex, sometimes we make love, sometimes we just plain fuck. All right. And everybody, and there's a difference in all three of those, in my opinion. So basically, that's what the lifestyle is. There's two people agreeing mutually to explore their sexuality together. All right. Whereas in an open relationship, it is two people mutually agreeing to explore their sexuality by themselves. And so by those definitions, you can actually tell there is a difference. So that is what swinging is to us swingers. To us swingers, those who actually live the lifestyle, it's not as crazy as you think. All right, we don't have massive orgies all the time. We throw swinger parties where people keep their clothes on and no sex even happens, because we just We're usually a group of friends who just like to get together, and we actually use sex as a bonus. It's not the top priority. And most of the swingers that I've met and talked to and known, they feel the same way. They believe that sex is the bonus. They don't want to just come over your house, have sex with you, and then leave. That's not really how they usually get down. Now, there are swingers that are like that, and sometimes that can be fun, but that's not what always happens. Usually, when swinging occurs, it's usually between people who've chatted, either online or in person, and have got to know each other a little bit, and they build a little trust. They have a little bit of communication, and it makes everybody comfortable, which makes the swapping or the threesome or whatever it is you plan on doing sexually behind closed doors better. And it makes the experience better than just random hookups. So I hope that kind of gave you, a little insight into what swinging is as a person that actually lives the lifestyle. I can tell you it's not whips, chains, handcuffs, pee, poop, bestiality or anything like that. Swinging should not be categorized with those. It only is categorized with those because it's considered taboo. And so what is swinging? Swinging is a mutual agreement between people that agree to explore their sexuality together. All right? They both have to agree to do it. I can't just say I'm going to go do it, and then my wife says, well, I'm not going to, and that's swinging. No, that's cheating. There are some couples who allow they agree to allow each other to explore sexually, and then one doesn't really like to do it as much as the other, so they give the other one permission to still do it, and that is still swinging because it's a mutual agreement between the both of them. All right. Swinging also is usually between couples. There's not really, I really can't find single male swingers because usually, you can define single males as swingers because if there's actually plenty of, as a single male in the swinging lifestyle, you have to be okay with performing in front of another man who's also going to be naked. You got to be okay with that. Sometimes some couples will allow the female not, to be able to play with the single male while the husband is not around. But once again, that is an open relationship. That's not actual swinging by its definition. Even though it's mutually agreed upon, that's more of an open relationship. They're allowed to explore their sexualities by themselves. Whereas in swinging, it's usually together. So I hope that helps in some way. I'm really new at this. I started running a Facebook group for swingers, and I felt like there was some people asking to join our group on Facebook because they wanted educational purposes. And I felt like I should, give this a shot and try to see if I can't, give some education to some people. And, I'm not always going to be right. And, a lot of the swinging lifestyle, like I said in my introduction, is opinionated. Those facts of the lifestyle are usually just opinions agreed upon by the majority of swingers. So, that's all I got for this one. And I'm just going to leave these two up, see if I can get some good views and maybe get some subscribers. And maybe sometime tomorrow I will make a video of, what is a swinger lingo. Have a good night. And once again, I hope in the long run I can provide some education and bridge the gap between what is considered taboo and society. Thank you.